Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Nurse Akosia, and today I want us to talk about comparing nursing in the United States to nursing in Ghana. The reason why a lot of nurses want to move to the United States. Yes. So let's get started. So I know a lot of Ghanaians, this is a very delicate issue for you, and I do understand certain concerns, but then let me tell you, the nurses in Ghana are doing so well. They are doing so well. They're giving their best because I just want to enlighten you on the reason why nursing is different in abroad, like in the Western countries, and then you do not have to compare the nursing in Ghana to that abroad. I have been in both places, and I need to tell you the reason why you have to appreciate the efforts of our nurses, okay? I know there are bad nuts, but let me tell you, there are bad nuts everywhere. But it depends on your reporting and how you go about things. You wouldn't see someone in the United States talking about what happened in the ward or in the hospital on social media. It doesn't happen. Yes. So here's the thing. We're going to start. So first, I'm going to talk about Ghana nurse-patient ratio compared to that of the United States. So the nurse-patient ratio in Ghana, let me tell you, the least you can get is somewhere around 10, the least. And that may be somewhere in a clinic or maybe a health center or something. Yes. It's between 10 to 30 or to 40. Like in the ward, you will have a lot of people in the ward and you only see one nurse or two nurses on duty. And they're supposed to make sure that everything goes well. They try to assist every patient to make sure everybody is comfortable. Yes, that is one thing. In the United States, the nurse-patient ratio, the maximum is 6. One nurse to 6 patients. That is the maximum. Yes. I quite remember I spoke to a recruiter and she asked how the nurse-patient ratio is back in Ghana, and I was like, sometimes it's like 1:15, 1:30. And she was like, what? Yes. Second, I will talk about the workload. Yes. In Ghana, we improvise a lot. You cannot compare Ghana to an advanced system. You cannot compare Ghana to the United States. United States, apart from the nurse ratio, the nurse-patient ratio, which is like maximum of 6, the system is advanced. A lot of the work is done by the advanced system. The nurse is just doing like 30% of it. So when you come from Ghana and you come to work here, everything seems so easy for you, like relaxed, because in Ghana we are improvising a lot. We do not have a lot of the advanced system, so you have to improvise and you have to try as much as possible to save lives. So that it makes the workload so much for the nurses in Ghana, and at the end of the day there is so much stress. Yes, there's so much stress in nursing generally, but imagine that you don't have the necessary resources. What happens? The stress becomes more, okay? Now, the third thing is respect. Yes, there are some patients you come across, no matter what you do for them, they don't like it. But comparing how people appreciate nurses from the United States to Ghana, Americans do appreciate nurses, trust me. They're bad nuts. They don't stress on the bad nuts. They stress on the good ones. And they respect you when you give the care. They say thank you. Yes. But in Ghana, even after they say the thank you to you, they go back to social media and they say so many bad things about nurses. There is no respect. When I see those kind of posts on social media, it hurts my heart, because when I work as a nurse, I give my all. So back in Ghana, when I see such posts, even here, being here that I'm not working back in Ghana anymore, I still feel that pain. So please, Ghanaians, let's try to respect our nurses. Yes, There are bad nuts, but please, there are good ones too, and do not discourage them because they're trying our very best. I always use we because I was part of them, and nurses are one worldwide. Yes, okay. The fourth thing I want to talk about is the reporting system. In the United States, when you go to the state's board's website, you can go and view all the nurses who are being penalized. You can view every single one of them. They have good reporting system. They report to the right people. When a nurse does something that is not good, you didn't like, you see that it's too much for you to bear and you need somebody to report to, please don't go to social media. Go and find the nurse in charge. Find the matron of the hospital. If you want to go to the Nurses and Midwifery Council, yes, you can go. Find a good reporting system. If you do not find a good reporting system, if you do not report through the right channel, how do we find the bad nuts? Yes, there's no way we're going to fix this problem if we always go to social media. Where does it go to? Who handles it after social media? Okay, find the right channel to report nurses that you weren't satisfied with, or they did something that you think need to be reported. You do not report to a doctor. You only report to a doctor if they're like the boss of the hospital is theirs, then you can report to the doctor. But if it's like the government hospital, or if it's like any other hospital that is not owned by a doctor, pass through the right channel and then report them, and you will see the massive change. Okay, there are a lot of things. The other things that I want to talk about is the work days. The work days. So in the United States, you work 12 hours a day and you work only 3 times a week. Yes, you work 12 hours a day and then you work 3 times a week. That's it. If you're going for nights, it's the same thing, but then with the nights, they do give them allowances. If the one coming to relieve you is not in and you stay an extra hour or something, you're paid for it. Now let's switch to Ghana. You go to work, the night duties is 4 nights, 4 days, 12 hours to 3 days off. So you go to work if it's nights and you're doing the 12 hours, you're going to do the entire 4 days and then 3 days off. When we come to the day, you work 5 days a week. Sometimes it's 6 days a week. It depends on the hospital. Sometimes they give you 1 day off in the week. And it's 6 hours. But the 6 hours sometimes can turn to 8 hours, 12 hours. Yes. And if you do overtime in Ghana, nobody pays you anything. So imagine you're stressed out, the person who is coming to relieve you doesn't come, and then you're extremely stressed out. Imagine how it affects you psychologically. Nurses are human too, okay? Apart from that, if you go for night duties, there is no such thing as allowances. So these are the little things that I want us to talk about. The nurse-patient ratio, the workload, the advanced system, how nurses are being respected, the reporting system, and then the work days, the days that you work in a week. All these come together. So please, let's stop comparing. Let's stop comparing nurses in Ghana to that of the Western countries. It's not the same. It's not the same. Nurses are doing so much in Ghana, you have no idea, unless you've been in both places, that you can compare and realize that nurses are doing so much. The bad nuts are there, and I do not support any nurse that goes against the code of conduct. But then find the right reporting system, find the right person to report to, and please give them their due respect. The social media, it will not help. It only hurts those who actually give their all in nursing. And at the end of the day, they all run away. All right, so that's all I have for you today. Have a great day and thank you for subscribing. Bye-bye.